Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Super excited for today's video. It is my first best of video. This is the best of 2023 Chanel, okay? So I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite Chanel products of the year. Some I'll be trying on camera, some not, but I'll be talking about all my faves. And yeah, that's what's going to be happening today. There might be a couple of swatches in there too. So if you want to see what this Chanel face is all about and what this super comfy thing is on my head, just keep watching and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate it when you do. Now let's jump in. Okay guys, before we jump into this video, of course I have to talk about my Breezy Tee product of the day. It is the end of the year. It is the busiest time of year for my business. And so that means I don't have time to keep fussing with my hair. I also know that my hair needs a break from being fussed with. So this is the time of year that I love to be in our satin line beanies. I am rocking our Plum satin line beanie right now. Beautiful satin interior. It has a beautiful satin interior that locks in moisture, okay, that the air zaps away in the cold weather or heater zap away, locks in moisture. And of course, the satin lining is protecting my hair from breakage and damage, and it minimizes frizz. It does all that. I love our beanies. There's some elastic in there, okay? So we've got some room there. It is a slouchy beanie, very, very comfortable, and they come in a lot of colors. Right now, they're on sale, 20% off. Our big Black Friday Cyber Sale is on. So all our satin line beanie, our jersey beanies are 20% off, and I could not love them more. And this is the best place for my hair to be when it's on vacation, completely protected. I sleep in these sometimes, okay? I certainly go out and you know, do my business sometimes. And what I really love is, I feel like, especially doing beauty videos, people get caught up in like everything looking a certain way. And I fell victim to that earlier on with my YouTube. And the truth is I wear makeup with a beanie. I wear makeup when my hair's out. I wear makeup if my hair's blown out, in braids, whenever. So for me, there's no one way to wear makeup. I love casual looks and I can still have makeup on and feel comfortable. So these are our satin line beanies. If you want to check any of them out, you can visit us at breezytee.com or our Etsy shop. Links will be always in the description and somewhere up here too. I'm excited, guys. This is my best of 2023 Chanel, okay? That's what I'm gonna call the series, best of 2023, and then the brand name will change each time. I asked you guys if you'd be interested in a recap video of the brands, some brands. I'm not gonna cover everything over the series, but some brands, and you said yes. So we're kicking things off with Chanel because I followed each collection this year, and so I have a nice amount of Chanel. And the idea is I'm going to be sharing with you my favorites. My favorites. I'm not going to recap everything I bought from Chanel. The problem with Chanel is they've had a really great year in my eyes, and I wear everything. So it's very hard to pick my favorites from Chanel. I'm not going to feature the last collection, which was the Graphique collection. Just went over that, and I love both products, but we just covered that. So I'm not going to cover that again. Just know it's new. I'm still wearing it, but I am wearing it and I'm loving it, okay? I am loving the Graphique Duo, the eyeshadow quint and the highlight. I've worn it a few times now. Really, really enjoying it. Also, I want you to remember, I have featured each of these products already on my channel. So if you want a more comprehensive breakdown of any product that I showed today, go to that particular video on my channel. I don't want to just repeat what I've already done. There probably will not be swatches unless something jumps out at me to swatch, but I'm probably not going to do swatches because I've done all that stuff already, okay? So let's jump into my favorites, something that I already have on my face. Okay, let's go. And remember, these are my favorites. I'm always open and eager to hear what your favorites are from the brand I'm covering in a video. So let me know in the comments below. You gotta let me know in the comments below what your favorite Chanel product, makeup product is that you bought this year. I'm gonna kick things off with this number here. Now this is the #1 de Chanel Red Camellia Skin Enhancer. I am wearing it right now. That's my base. I did not put on a foundation. I left it to this base because I love this freaking product. So I took this away with me as my base, and then I had like a concealer as a base. This was it. This was it for my 4 days in France. And I love it. This shade is Intense Amber. I also have Medium Coral. Medium Coral to me, I really love underneath a foundation or on top as a highlighter. But this one is deep enough to be my just a skin enhancer on its own. I promise you, love these products. I think I might have heard some people, it didn't work for some people, but this was a surprise product for me because I just didn't know. I just didn't know how it performed. The glow, the color right now is all the skin enhancer. So this is the first product, absolutely both of them because I've used both of them. But this one I'm gonna say Intense Amber because I wear this one on its own as a base, do some spot concealing, and I'm happy, happy, happy. Since we're here now, I did do a Chanel. Chanel released a whole collection of nail polishes. I did that video. I think I bought like 5 of them and we did a nail polish video. And I have to say, there's something about Sorciere that I love. I love this shade. This is just such a bit of me. Love, love, love this shade. And maybe I've worn this one probably more than the other ones, even though I've given the other ones love. This is my shade, so I chose this one for this video. Very happy with the formula. Just a beautiful, beautiful color. And so this is my favorite shade of nail polish from Chanel in 2023. Okay, guys, those were the easy 2. Then it gets a little difficult. You know what I mean? I have to get my eyes done now. I'm gonna do my eyes on camera. I think I mentioned that. Some products I will do on camera, some not. Perfect time to remind you that everything that I'm wearing on my face will always be in the description below. Things that are featured, things that are not featured will always be in the description with some affiliate links. And so if you're gonna buy something anyway, you wanna support me, you wanna support my channel, I would appreciate it if you use one of my affiliate links, okay? So I wanted to let you guys know that. But it got tricky, guys. It got tricky. Best of Chanel eyeshadow. I might surprise you with my 2 picks. So this collection is probably my biggest surprise collection from them this year, their pastel collection. So one of my Chanel eyeshadows of the year is without a doubt this Delices eyeshadow quad, okay? This surprised me so much. And in my video, I talked about it. There were rumblings. It won't look good on brown skin. It won't show up. Never mind, look good. It won't show up. I always have to be mindful who I'm taking information from. If somebody has lighter skin than me, they're speaking from what they know works on their skin. So I don't expect them to fully know what will work on a brown person's skin. So I reject things pretty easily. And when I saw the colors, I said, I really want to try them. And I love this eyeshadow quad. I've worn it a nice amount. I haven't worn all the colors all together, but I promise you, this is probably the surprise one people are going to be most surprised about. I love this full collection. The other products are here in my list, but I love the full collection. But this one really, really stand out. And it stands out for me because it was the most surprising drop from them. Did not expect a pastel collection and did not expect me to like pastels on me. I am not a pastel woman at all, and I've never been one. So except my high school skirts, I had no choice. My high school uniform skirts were pastel, but I didn't have any choice. And so, surprise for me, I'm definitely gonna use this in my eye look. And then these loose eyeshadows from Chanel. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Listen, again, real quick recap. When I first saw the pictures, I thought these were going to be messy. I thought they were going to be hard to work with. And all my doubts were assuaged when I tried them out. I love them. I think they're easy to work with. They're perfect to travel with. Going home, going back to the States for the holidays, and we'll definitely be bringing these. Love, love, love these loose eyeshadows. So those are my 2 eyeshadow picks. My favorite of the year. So we have the pastel one and we have the loose eyeshadows. And I'm gonna try to combine the two now. I don't know, I'm not gonna use every color. I'm not gonna use every loose one. I'm not gonna use every one in the quad. But I'm going to create an eye look now and see what I can come up with. So come join me as I use my favorite eyeshadows of the year and pull a look together. Okay, and I pulled together an eye look for the first time. I've never used those products before. Very pretty. Again, love these products. Not to say that I don't wear the other things that I'm not featuring. I really do. Chanel has come through for me this year. So I've worn everything. Yeah, these are my standouts. And that was the thing about I used 3 of the colors from the pastel. That was the thing that really, really surprised me. Not just that they showed up, but that it was versatile and how I wear them. I definitely have options. Now, for me, it's more of a spring summer palette, so it's not something that I would wear around this time per se. But even the purple one now works. But like that yellow, the pastel-y pink one, I wouldn't wear those now. But I do wear it, and those are and I'm so hoping that Chanel releases more of these loose eyeshadows because I really do think they're quite beautiful. Okay, so the cheeks were also a tricky category. Listen, easily. I adore both of these blushes. I think they're beautiful. They wear beautiful. I love how they look on my cheeks. I do not know which one I'm going to choose yet, but absolutely favorites of the year for me from Chanel. Really, really strong shades, beautiful looking blushes with those leaves. Love, love, love. Now, the other one stand out for me is the Illuminating blush, again, from that pastel collection. This is a really, really pretty one and done shade. Really, really nice. I'm going to actually, this one I'll swatch just to remind you guys. It is a pastel pink, but it looks really, really pretty on the cheeks. And because it's illuminating, again, you can do it as a one and done. Yeah, very, very pretty. So those are my 3 blushes from Chanel for the year. We have these. We have the Illuminating one. So I got some options in there. I don't even know, are these the only blushes Chanel released this year? I was like, I'm not even sure about that. But beautiful, beautiful. Let me put on, maybe to stay with the purple theme, I will put on the Beige Rosette Mauve, okay? So this one on my cheeks now. So pretty. Can you see the color? Yeah, you can see the color. So pretty. Look, immediately, it's giving fall goodness. It's giving, it's such a pretty shade. And I think I talked about in this video, plums or these kind of shades can really be tricky sometimes on brown skin because it can look like bruising depending on your shade. So that was my only worry about this shade was, is this going to look like bruising, which of course we don't want. And it doesn't. It's such a pretty, with the lighter shade to contend with, you get a really nice bit of color. So just yummy, yummy, yummy. Mauve, plummy, and beige situation, little here, and we're done. Okay, so now for the highlighters, and the highlighters is a really tricky category for me. We have two completely different formulas of my favorites of the year. Let's go with the powder. I just went over them. There's no way that I could not include the Symbolas de Chanel. There was just no way. I think they're both, and I do not have a favorite. They're equal. They're equal. And they're equal in their subtlety, and that is what I love. For me, the strength of these, other than how gorgeous they look, absolutely is how subtle they wear on my skin. The gold one is super close to my skin tone. Actually, they both are. I'm not going to lie to you. Both of them are really close to my skin tone once they're on. And so it is just the most subtle, sophisticated bit of highlighting that, which is completely up my alley. So absolutely, for the looks alone, I mean, come on, for the looks alone, absolutely part of my favorite of Chanel for the year, and probably the most anticipated from them, because I saw the pictures so far in advance that I was just waiting for them to release. So this is probably my most anticipated release of the year from Chanel, and for me, it lived up to its hype. But then the other two, guys, I love the Baume Essentials, and I grabbed two this year. So I grabbed one from the Pastel collection, which is the Lilac here, okay? Lilac, and then the red one is just so yummy. This one is Rouge Frais, okay? The red one. I love these. I will swatch these two for you because it's been a while since I covered them. And I just love, 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 love the product in itself. I love, this is what, my third or fourth Baume Essential. I'm such a fan of these products. So you can actually see it, the lilac color on me. And then that red is just really, really yummy. If I had to choose one for the year, probably lilac. Lilac is probably the one I would choose just because it's so different. And I don't have anything like it in the cream formula and in this shade. So these are the Baume Essentials, and I'm debating what I want to put on my cheeks. I don't know. I've decided to try to work with both. Let's try to work with both. So I'm going to use the coral one for this video. And I want to just be super duper targeted with the coral. Okay? Just put a little here. Super subtle. Now guys, see, there we go. I went in a little heavier so that the light will pick it up a bit more. Okay, so we have that coral there. Perfect time to remind you that I will always have photos and swatches on my Instagram page. So what I'll do for this one is I will re-show the swatches of the products that I feature in this video. So swatches, there'll be product pictures. You can see the product pictures from these favorite products of the year. So come follow me on Instagram. We're always talking what's coming up next. What's happening now? I might start sharing some, deals that are coming up. This is the time of year that I focus on skincare. There's usually no more makeup for me, although there's the concealer that I'm definitely going to get another one of. But this is my skincare time of year. So that's what I'm most excited about with the November, December sales, all about skincare. So we got that coral on there, okay? And I'm going to go in with the lilac maybe on top. Let's see. So yeah, just a reminder to follow me on on. I'm gonna put it up here. Can you see that already? Such a pretty, oh, another thing that was told it wouldn't show up on brown skin. I always tell you guys, check out a brown skin creator who, if you're really on the fence, because I find that you may get a different experience and different words when it's from a person who is your complexion or you're in your range. I remember when this one released this collection, I got so many comments about, oh my God, I thought it wasn't gonna show up. I thought it wasn't gonna show up, the pastel collection from Chanel. And like your video changed my mind on it. I wanna check it out. And that's the thing. People are gonna advise based on their experience, and they can't know what a brown skinned person experience has been or will be with a color. Thankfully, I've gotten pretty good at guessing what colors I'll be able to pull off. A little glowier than I would normally go, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that for this video sake. So we've got the two glows going on, okay? I love this Baume. I cannot tell you. Do you love? Have you tried? The Baume Essentiel is definitely a favorite of mine from Chanel. So our cheeks are done. Before we get to the lips, I did want to show it to you guys. It's in my last Chanel video, so go check out the rundown of this Graphique, Lumière Graphique quint and collection. This is a really beautiful, surprisingly beautiful and easy to work with quint. I really am enjoying it. So again, because I just got it like a couple of weeks ago, I haven't included it, even though so far I've worn it a couple of times and I really love it, okay? And then the other honorable mention, I actually use this shade as like a glowy kind of bronzer situation. It looks light, but it does show up on me. It has a little more color, but I thought for bronzer it would be okay. So this is what it swatches, this is how it swatches on me, okay? So I use that as my bronzer today. I think this is such a awesome palette to travel with. It is a multi-purpose palette. I can do my eyes, I can get that bit of bronze, and I can do my cheeks, okay? So when I didn't know what I would think about these products. They're big, so they're not the easiest. They're not like loose and easy to, I don't want to say they're hard to get out, but they're not as easy as some things to collect color, but it ended up working so much better than I thought it would. So I actually love this one for travel. You need a single product to do a few things. Love. This one is Tendresse. And this is definitely gets honorable mention because I think it's a good, and I actually hope that they do this again with different shades because of how well the blush worked on me. It worked as an eyeshadow and I had options. Okay, now it's time for the lips. I don't know if you guys remember early in the year, they came out with this case and there were 4 lipsticks in it, okay? And I always love this. I love that the inside is red, so they got some cool details inside. And then there's the mirror here. Okay, so perfect for travel. This holds the Rouge Allure Velvet in there, and 4 of them came in there. So those are the only 4 lips products I got from Chanel this year. I'm pretty sure this was it very early on. So I'm gonna apply one of those now, and they're mostly reds, and I am not a red person. But this has pushed me out of my comfort zone a little bit. I wanted to try something new. So I'm going to try on a shade that I really like. This is Paradoxale, okay? And let's get this one on the lips. It's red, guys. It's red. In a way that I would never wear it probably at full strength. Because at the end of the day, I want to feel comfortable in the makeup that I'm wearing. So I do it a little bit, almost like a stain. A potent stain, but a stain nonetheless. Okay? I would stop here. So this is Paradoxale, and I really do love this shade. Again, worn the way that I feel most comfortable. Okay, so Paradoxale is my preferred red, and then my favorite, of course, is always gonna be the one in the 4 that was the most nude, which was Essentiel. So if I had to choose one, it would be Essentiel, but for the reds, Paradoxale, like this, is a really, to me, becoming shade, most comfortable shade of the reds, and so these are my 2 favorite lipsticks of the year. But keep in mind, again, I don't know why, but I don't have a ton of Chanel lip products. I've still never even tried one of their glosses. Maybe in the upcoming year, I will try some different lip products. We'll see. And so this is my Chanel 2023 face, starting with those skin enhancers, the deepest one, amber, intense amber that I absolutely love as a base. We've got that plum color on the cheeks that I love, but again, I mean it. When I tell you I'm trying to choose 1 or 2, but in reality, I'm using all of the products from the year. But if pressed, these would be my favorite, except the blush, because the blush and the highlighters are truly, truly equal. Those 2 categories, there's no one leading the other. So, but I love always super sophisticated face. Doesn't look too overdone. That's what I count on for Chanel. That's why I ride with Chanel. That's why you probably see more Chanel videos than any other brand, because some brands you just gel with and their products work well on me, and I feel like there's enough versatility, and I'm excited to see what they do for 2024. I think that the pastel was such a nice, surprising collection, and then again, those loose eyeshadows, I mean, what I thought they were gonna be and what they actually ended up being were just night and day. So they've given some really interesting products this year, different products in my estimation this year. But those were probably the 2 biggest surprise. The pastel was like, what? Pastel? All right, let's roll with this. Let's roll with this. And so, yeah. I think they did a really, really, really beautiful job. And of course, just for aesthetics alone, those oversized highlighters are just stunning, okay? So those are my favorites for the year. So now it's over to you guys, okay? These are my favorites, but you let me know what your favorites are from Chanel for the year. You can also share with me what didn't work. I'm always interested in hearing different opinions. Is there something that didn't work? I really want to know if there's any product that surprised you this year from Chanel. Was there a release? Was there a surprising product? It could be good or bad. I would prefer it to be good, something you had no expectations of, but it exceeded when you wore it. Let me know if you had any release from Chanel that did that for you. And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I really do appreciate it when you do. And if you want to check out any of our satin line beanies, any of our t-shirt hair towel wraps, any of our satin line knit beanies, any of our boho head wraps, and all our other hair accessories, you can visit us at breezytee.com. Again, our big sale is on, up to 25% off, everything except bundles, okay? And if you want to check out any of our luxury lifestyle accessories, also on sale, but everything there is 25% off. You can visit us at fraydbybreezytee.com. I will check you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.